Hello, everybody! This is Obey 2 coming at you with my episode review of episode 3 of season 2 of Nisekoi. Yeah, baby. Now, this was a really interesting episode because we got to see Chikoge's mother. We finally get to meet her mother, which is awesome, and that's the whole point of this episode. Even though this episode wasn't a complete story episode, compact whole story in one episode, it had a cliffhanger ending, so it's going to continue to the next episode, so I'm just going to get at that. Now let's get over go over what happened in this episode. Now, everyone's in the classroom and they're all talking about it's Christmas is coming up. Let's have what are you gonna do on Christmas? Are we gonna have a Christmas party? Whatever this. And basically they ask Raku, Ichijo Raku, and he's like, I'm gonna stay home. No, I'm gonna actually spend my with my honey because he had to keep up the story that they're dating. And Chikoge Kirasaki basically Chikoge, she's basically saying, wait, Christmas? And she's scared as hell. And we find out it's because her mother is coming home. Her mother is this massive tycoon, and she's coming home for the holidays, and she only comes home for the holidays. And Chikoge is basically, massively intimidated by her mother, who, when we see her show up, she is so intimidating. Even her father is pussy whipped by him. She is just massively. She basically runs when she's there. She runs the household. She's the one in charge. And we find out her mother's name is Hana. But what everyone calls her is either Madam Hana or Madam Flower, because Hana is flower in Japanese, and yeah. So she shows up, and which is pretty cool and everything, but the fact is, like, basically she has to have Raku show up, and he has to be all dressed up and everything, and she shows up and is like, who's this boy? He's like, Ichijo, ma'am. And she goes, yeah, this is my boyfriend. And she was like, wait a minute, Ichijo? You mean the gang? That gang? He's like, yeah. So her mom basically puts him up to be, for a couple of days, her secretary, to basically pass her test. Is he worthy? Is he worthy of being with her daughter? And on top of that, if he wins, he gets with Chikoge basically 2 nights in a luxury suite hotel on Christmas. And I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound super right to me. So you're gonna put your daughter, your 16-year-old daughter, and some boy, all alone in a luxury suite hotel for 2 nights. Aren't you worried that shit's gonna go down? So that was my response. It was like, holy shit. So the rest of the episode is basically just Raku Ichijo just trying to keep up with everything with Chikoge's mother, with Hana, and trying to basically keep up with her massive schedule that she holds up. And then the episode ends with him calling quickly when he had a short break, Chikoge, and he's basically saying, why don't you call your mother and ask, instead of having this sweet time with me, I'll pass this and everything, but instead of having us have the suite in the hotel room, why don't you ask your mother to just come home and spend time with you? Which is wonderful. And then we find out her mother just turns her down and says, no, everything's already booked the way I planned it. I can't change anything. And that's basically the end of the episode, other than Raku's basically going, why? She wants to see with you. And then we see Shigage take off her ribbon, which her mother gave her, which is what's so meaningful about this ribbon she's always wearing. So we finally found out with that why she's always wearing that red ribbon, because her mother gave it to her, and it means something to her. And the fact that at the end of the episode she just takes it off and drops it, and her hair goes down, it's like saying, like, yeah, Mom, I just gave up on you. You have disappointed me for the last time, and I gave up on you. So this was a wonderful episode, really good. Lots of fun stuff. I loved meeting her mother. I am looking forward to the next episode, episode 4, which is probably going to continue from here on. And I'm really looking forward to seeing everything else and all that stuff going on. Thus, this is the old boy 82 saying, if you like this video, please click like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. This is your 82 signing